Yes, my name's Punit Patel, and I'm the senior SIEM engineer. I'm with the Latin Credit Union. We're a credit union with financial and banking industries. We're going to be discussing next-gen SIEM. We're going to be discussing 7.4. Our primary use case is for fraud detection and infrastructure. So we use the SIEM to detect frauds in the banking side of the house and as well as infrastructure. I use it for security and UEBA purposes. Some of the valuable features, I find it's very easy for me to integrate new log source types within the SIEM. The MPEs there's plenty of out-of-the-box solutions that we can integrate new appliances with. We're constantly buying and upgrading our appliances, so it makes it easy for me to ingest logs and run correlations in the AI engines. Currently, we don't have full spectrum capabilities. We're using AI engine mostly to run correlations. And then we obviously have our dashboards and stuff, but apart from that, we're working on the UEBA implementation for users to run more correlations. And we do have our net monitors that we use to run packet monitors, packet captures, and event traces. So we actually have seen a lot of improvement. When I first got into LogRhythm, we actually were just doing the fraud side of the house. Afterwards, we started doing the infrastructure side, where we're seeing a lot of events coming in. We're getting a lot of ransomware attacks that are happening, or a lot of malicious actors coming in trying to hack ours, which we can see in the SIEM right away, and use the smart responses to block it at the firewall level. So we're good. We stop them at the edge level. We don't have to worry about them coming in. So we do have a MSSP that does our 24 hours ops when especially we're not there during normal business hours. The playbooks will come in handy for them to go through and meet our expectations, so I can design the playbooks of what I expect and what the organization expects during certain events triggering and the current processes that need to take place for them to call us up at night and say, hey, this is something that needs your attention. Otherwise, something that can wait for the morning, next business day, then that's where playbooks will come in handy for us. Stability is very stable for us. I've never had any issues right now with my SIEM. We just upgraded from physical to virtual. And it was a seamless process. Everything worked well. Scalable, very scalable. We actually increased our MPEs from 2,500 to 10,000 right now, and we're very happy. We have room for plenty of growth. We're only using less than half of what we have. So tech support's always been great. Every time I had an issue, I go in, open up a support ticket. I usually get an analyst or an engineer call me back within the first half an hour, and they'll help me troubleshoot within a day. So the product was already set up when I first jumped on with the organization. My only process is the move from physical to virtual, and then the upgradation to the 7.3 and 7.4. So, I have plenty of log sources. Roughly, I have about 500 plus different types of log sources coming into my LogRhythm, and the support's been great. The out-of-the-box solutions with log message processing has majority of what I need. There are some that I had to create because obviously the products are new, and I made LogRhythm aware of it, and they're creating custom parsers for it. So we are rated for 10,000 MPSs because we have two data processors and data indexers, but I'm only using about 3,500 combined. Yes, actually, the solutions have been great for us. We use the smart response to do most of our automation work for us, to block attacks and to kick off users if they're doing anything malicious. It saved us a lot of man hours. Based on MTT and MTRs for us, we've saved a lot of considerable time. We did decrease it by a day. I did see a decrease in min time to detect and response by a day because obviously there's myself during work hours and MSSP, which we combined, and we reduced it to about 24 hours, mean time to detect. I think where I see room for improvement for LogRhythm is probably granularization of log source types. So if that were to happen, I think that'd be a lot more better for the product. So we are in the current 5-year security maturity program. We're on year 1, and LogRhythm is going to be the center point for the first 2 years in terms of aggregating all the different log source types within the organization. We still find that there are log source types that are not coming in, which we plan to integrate within LogRhythm and use its analytics tools to help us get more mature and establish us forward in maturity of our security for the industry. So I rate LogRhythm 10. It's very easy to use. It's very user-friendly. The product is very innovative with smart response and AI engine. So it takes half the work from myself and my analysts. So I love that product for that reason.